Do you feel like you haven't hit your potential with women? Today, we're gonna fix that. What's going on? My name is Dave and I put out new videos every single week to help you get the girls you want and the lifestyle you dream about. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. Now, most guys aren't operating anywhere close to their potential in their dating life. Most guys don't even realize what their potential is. They don't think it's really possible to improve that much. But if you like to be one of those men who is aware of his potential and actually trying to reach it, then that's how you can unlock your secret power with women. You can have great interactions consistently, meet great women, and get a lot more dates. And today, I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. Let's get into it. Now, one of the first things you have to realize is that other men are not competition. Most guys have no idea what they're doing. Anytime you're going out to a club, a venue, even if you're on the street, wherever, 95% of those guys are not gonna know how to talk to women. They're not gonna have this skill set. They're not even gonna have anything that even closely resembles this skill set. They are jamokes. Even if they look good, even if they have a good job, even if they're making good money, they don't know the right way to go up, talk to a girl, lead her, get her attracted, and close the deal. They just have no idea how this works. You see, other men are not the real competition. The real competition is yourself and the bullshit that you tell yourself on a day-to-day basis. Oh, I'm not good enough for this, or I'm not good enough for her, or she's not gonna like me because of this. It's all bullshit. If you can go up to her with confidence, if you can make a consistent effort to build this skill set, this dating skill set, then you're automatically gonna be ahead of 95% of guys and you're gonna have a huge edge out there. So yeah, just remember, the competition is invisible. Optimizing your look is key to getting the best results with women. Your look is gonna affect your confidence, it's gonna affect the way you perceive yourself, and it's gonna affect the first impressions that you make around women. This means you should consciously work on improving your fitness, your styling, your grooming, but also your skin, because let's be real, nobody likes waking up with a gigantic pimple that's the size of a crater on your face. It's just not fun. It's gonna make things a lot more awkward when you go into a date. You're not gonna feel your best. When your skin's looking pristine, you're gonna have the best chance, and that's why I'm happy to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Tiege Hanley. I've been using the Tiege Hanley skincare system for over a year now, and I've seen great results. It's limited the amount of breakouts that I get, and if a random pimple does pop up, it clears up a lot faster. I used to always struggle with dry skin too, and Tiege Hanley, with their great moisturizers, have cleared up that issue as well. I'll be honest though, before I started using Tiege, I was pretty much in the dark about how to do skincare for men. I had no idea where to get started. I had no idea how much or what product to put on. I was clueless. But now with Tiege, I have a simple skincare routine I do in the morning and at night, and I love it. It's a lot easier. It feels good to be conscious about my skincare rather than just throw stuff against the wall and hope something works. Now, Tiege is gonna help you keep your skin clean, fresh, and protected for the long term. And if you're anything like me and you don't know that much about skincare for men, then I recommend getting started with their level 1 skincare system. So this system includes a daytime and nighttime moisturizer so you can keep your skin hydrated all day, all night. It includes a twice a week exfoliating scrub as well as a daily face wash. If you throw this on in the morning and at the night, you're not gonna have to be so self-conscious about your skin when you're going into a date. You're not gonna have to worry about crazy breakouts coming in, and you can just go into that date with confidence and have it go well. Now, the best part is Tiege cuts out the middleman and sells directly to you, the consumer. This is how they're able to give you such high quality skincare products at such affordable prices. Plus, if you're in the US, shipping is completely free and they ship to most countries in the world as well. Now, because Tiege is sponsoring today's video, they're gonna be giving you an awesome little free hand towel with your first order. Just click the first link in the description to go ahead and get started. Guys, like I said, I've been using Tiege for a year. I've loved it. I cannot recommend it enough. Again, hit that first link in the description, get your first box. Most people have zero awareness as they go about their day. They walk around with their head down, maybe some headphones in, and they don't even know what's going on around them. Now, a good way to change that and start supercharging your confidence is to start making more eye contact with people. Now, let's say you're walking into a store or a cafe, you're talking to the cashier. Number one, actually be present in a moment in that interaction and look into their eyes. Let's say you're walking by a girl that you think is cute. make eye contact with her and hold it until she looks away. Maybe even give her a nice little smile. This projects confidence and makes you feel more confident about yourself too. And you're gonna see that a lot of people are really a lot more open to social interaction than you might think. If you've never gotten out there and just like approached random people, this is a great precursor to that, because you're gonna see they're open to social interactions. You're gonna be building your confidence up. It's like a little baby step on the way to being a guy who consistently goes up and talks to girls that he thinks is cute. One big thing you gotta understand is if you're struggling with women, if you're not getting the exact results that you want, then the thinking that has gotten you here to the place that you're at is not gonna get you to the place where you're successful with women and doing that consistently. It's just not gonna work. And what that means is many of the assumptions that you're so sure about when it comes to dating, when it comes to interacting with women, are wrong. And if you continue making these assumptions, you're not gonna get anywhere. You need to learn to question your assumptions, because most of them, if not all of them, are bullshit. So let me take you through some of these bullshit assumptions, some assumptions I've heard many guys make to me. So when they think of going up and talking to a girl, a lot of guys think, I'm gonna be bothering her. This is the wrong assumption. A better assumption is, I'm making her day. If you go up with this assumption, then you're going to go up feeling like you're the prize, feeling like you're adding value to her day versus, causing a disruption. Next up, she's out of my league. You see a girl walking by, oh, she seems too hot for me. I can never go, get her attracted. Instead of that assumption, you want to think, okay, she's attractive, but is she cool? Just because she's attractive doesn't mean she automatically wins you over, doesn't mean she's out of your league. That's all BS. Another big assumption guys make, people around the girl are gonna judge me. If I go up and talk to this girl, I'm gonna be judged by everyone. They're gonna point and laugh. It's not gonna work. It's gonna be super embarrassing. What you need to think instead is, my happiness is more important than the opinions of others. See, when you're worried about what other people think of you, you're literally saying, hey, I'd rather not make this improvement. I'd rather not meet an awesome girl because I'm afraid of what people are gonna think of me. It makes no sense. This might be controversial, but I'll come out and say it. Like 95% of people are literally morons. And if you listen to their opinions, number one, they don't even know how to think for themselves. They're not living intentionally. They're just going with the flow. So their opinions don't even make sense. They don't even matter. And number two, their opinions are definitely not worth stopping you from your own success. You almost get to see yourself like Neo, walking through the Matrix, doing your thing. You are the hero, you are the star of your own movie. Neo's not worried about the extras in there, like what are they gonna think? You gotta do your thing. The next bad assumption is, she's a good girl, she never wanna do that. And by that I mean like a hookup, something like that, maybe going home on the first night or going home from the bar. And the better assumption is that women love hooking up just as much as men. If you see women as like these pristine angels who don't enjoy sex, or who aren't like bad girls and wouldn't be into that type of stuff, then you're going to be walking on eggshells around them. You're not gonna take the risks that you need to take. You're not gonna try to lead them. You're basically gonna be pussyfooting around. But if you know that all women are into that, if it's with the right guy, then you're gonna be more likely to do those things. You're gonna be more likely to take those risks. Now, obviously you wanna respect women and their preferences, but you also wanna be aware and understand that women do also enjoy sex. It might be funny to say, funny to hear, but a lot of guys tend to forget about that. If you can start questioning all these assumptions, you're gonna shift the way you think, and you're gonna shift the way you show up in your interactions with women. That's how you unleash your secret power. A huge mistake I see guys make is that they move way too slow with women. Again, they're walking on eggshells, they're afraid to make moves, they're afraid to take risks, and they end up losing by default. Instead, you want to move faster and take more risks. So instead, for example, of sending like 10, 15, 20 text messages before trying to ask a girl out, try to do it in 4 or 5 messages. Instead of sitting at a bar during a date for 2 or 3 hours or like 3, 4 rounds of drinks, try to take a girl home after the first round of drinks. Instead of meeting a girl on the dance floor and just dancing with her there for 30 or 40 minutes, dance with her for 5 or 10 minutes, see if she wants to move to the bar, then see if she wants to go outside, go to the smoking lounge, come back, and then see if she wants to go home. Moving faster automatically is gonna show more dominance. It's gonna put you more ahead of other guys. She's gonna be like, wow, this guy is different. He knows what he wants and he's not afraid to go for it. Sure, I'll follow his lead. Sure, it's not always going to work, but it's going to prevent you from losing opportunities with girls that it will work on. There's nothing worse than losing an opportunity when you move too slow with a girl. I've done this many times before. I can remember hanging with a girl, hanging at her house, sitting on the couch, doing nothing for like a half hour, an hour, just having bullshit conversation and waiting until the very end to give her a kiss, and I lost my opportunity. Had I moved faster, had I gone for it in the first 5 to 10 minutes, it would have happened. Instead, I lost it. So the lesson here is to move faster, be more dominant, and see how it goes. Now, if you can do this, you're going to put yourself in the top percentage of men out there. Remember, most men aren't competition anyway. Now again, guys, I want to thank Tish for being a sponsor of today's video. You can hit the first link in the description to get your first box of Tish Hanley, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.